Hi everybody. Well, I've got Goofball. Maybe I should have named Jessie Goofball. Honestly, he is not my easiest of boys to handle, ever, actually, because he's not, I don't know whether he doesn't like being handled. I wouldn't put it down to that. He's just not in his comfort zone when he's being handled. He likes to do stuff all by himself, and I think I've mentioned this in a video to you about Jessie, who I love. I absolutely love him, and I remember the days of getting him out and holding him, and he was beautiful. He would just relax and do like my other snakes do. And what do my other snakes do? Just relax. Just doesn't. He tenses, he stiffens, he grips, he wraps, he does everything and anything to hang on. It's almost like he thinks I'm going to drop him, which I've never done, so I don't understand. And if anybody can help me to understand this, I'm sure there are other snakes out there like Jessie, and if you have one, could you let me know if you deal with a snake that is not comfortable with you holding them. You know, Jessie's not a defensive snake in this at all. He's never ever struck at me or, you know, shown any defensiveness in what I believe is an element of nervousness when he's being held. But there he is. Close up. Is my boy. Is he not gorgeous? Really, he is one beautiful boy, and his yellow is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. Not the best snake to have around you, around your shoulders at all, but I'm learning to make sure that he's okay, and I try and make him as comfortable as I can when I am holding him. And a lot of the time that might be just kind of grabbing his tail and holding him here and giving him as much support as I can. Don't I, Jess? Hey, does Mum do okay? She does try her best, buddy. That's what I mean about trying to get him to feel that he's okay, actually, and not let this bit or that bit grab anything. Hey, buddy. Hey, that's what I mean. He's so friendly. He really is. What do you think? Okay? Yeah, you're always hungry. At the moment I can't seem to feel Jessie. I guess it's summer and our snakes are more hungry over the summer, but this growing boy especially is, and I have upped his size. So you know, I'm probably gonna maybe push him only to 10 days rather than trying to push him to 14 at the moment, but he needs the toilet before he's going to get another meal. And I've been waiting for the sun to come out and the ground to dry up a bit more because it's rained for a couple of days. So yeah, but as soon as I get that nice sunny day, I will get Jessie out in the sunshine and on the grass, which with my snakes, they do understand that going to the toilet is what he does. Well, they do outside. But I want to, I always talk about handling our snakes and taking the time to spend time with them and handle them. But I never talk about the fact that you also need to take time to remember they need to rest. I do have my snakes out a lot, and generally by them making that particular choice themselves, guys, not me, I'm dragging them out. Or not dragging them out. That sounds really terrible for people who go in and get their snakes out. But for those that don't come to the door and ask to come out, and you go in and you get them out. But they do need rest time. They absolutely do. So if you've got a snake out and it's been out and you're physically holding them for that time that you have them, and especially our Morelia, our carpet pythons, they're so active that they're wanting to go and explore, and you're holding them because you want to have some time with them. They're going to get tired. So with Morelia or our carpets, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. You see? He panics. And he just whacked me in the mush with his mush. Didn't you? That's what I mean. I've really got to be mindful of Jesse. Look. He is just sweet. He really is sweet. Dog's barking. Nobody's here that I know of. All that I can see. Jesse, chill boy. Do you think a snake understands you saying chill? I don't think Jesse does. I'm going to bring him around because he's not feeling comfortable there either. But they do get tired and they start huffing and puffing. And they also will huff and puff if they're feeling a little stressed. And you'll hear Jesse right now is doing little huffs and puffs, aren't you? He loves us. He's just funny. I keep saying that about him, but he is, and there's no denying that he is. So I don't know whether he has something neurological going on with him. They're through breeding and getting higher colours and so forth. We weaken their system when we do that. And just because he's a jungle that I know of does not mean that it has not affected him in some way. But yes, snakes need to rest as well. And I do say, handle your snakes, get your snakes out, spend time with your snakes. But they need to rest. So I guess, that is what I wanted to say, because I do always talk about that handling and spending time with them and all the rest. And I do handle them. But I let them go, which I'm going to do with Jesse. And that way he goes, he finds somewhere to chill, and I'll try and grab the camera, guys, so that we can see what my boy does. He knows where to go and what to do, so excuse me while I flip my screen around so I can follow Jesse before he tries to grab me again. Here we go. Around. There. Okay, Jess, I'm going to put you down, bud. And this is what I do with my guys, so that they're moving because they're choosing to themselves and not because I'm holding them and they want to get down and go somewhere and do something. So he will ultimately end up, and you can't see it because it's dark, he will go up to the hangout spot. He will find a little spot up there, he will curl up and he will rest. And that's what I let them do, is have a rest. He'll explore, he'll get up on top of the enclosure and he'll crawl along there, he'll go through the log, he'll climb up on that little hangout spot up there, come back down, go up over, even go right up and hang up there, and then he'll just curl up and have a nap. So they do get to rest even when they are out. Don't forget to let your snake rest and digest after their meals, and also to let them rest when they're about to shed. They've got a big job ahead of them and it uses a lot of their energy going through a shed, and after they've shed they can be extremely tired. So just be mindful of that, and yeah, remember your snake needs to have a rest as well. So Jesse's not moving and he's got still a pretty good grip of my my arm, and he's trying to nuzzle his way around here, as Jesse does, as tightly gripped as he possibly can to me at the same time. But I'm going to release his tail and let him and he grips my bracelet instead. But I'll flip it back round so I can say bye to you. So guys, it is time to say bye. Let your snakes rest, but take care of yourself, your family and your snakes. Ciao.